And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the expansion era Boomers taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now, Ricky Henderson.
Leading off tonight, the left fielder, Ricky
2-2.
Henderson.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, dude.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Yeah, just goes about his business. Gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
At the belt and fires. Chris Framber uses 3 types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching, a more subtle smell when he's not pitching, and a very intense smell for when he goes out.
That's what I call self-awareness right there.
And here's a slow roller. Abreu steps on first for the out.
That is good.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Schmidt, this guy with big-time power and an elite defender. The 1-1. Hard hit left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Goes to third for 1. Jeff Bagwell getting ready to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Bagwell.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now Eddie Murray. That one fouled off. 2-2.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands or you're in a broadcast booth or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Bagwell on his way home. He's also in to score. It's 3-zip.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Line drive, base hit. Murray on his way around third. He scores and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Yeah, the batter now, Cal Ripken Jr.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that one finds its way through. Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. 2-2 now. And another ball.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a 3-2. Hard hit, but right at him and left. Back here at the ballpark, And starting this one, Jim Palmer. What do you look for here?
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away. Here's Alex Bregman.
Hit the gas right out the gate.
The count 2-1. Fought off foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Two on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And he walked him.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bregman leads off first with 1 away. Got it by him for the K. Went right after him there, singing, no messing around.
3 pitches right there, 3 really good fastballs in that at bat, but what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it. And then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity, caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations. Just as important as mixing speeds.
So 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Stepping in, David Hensley. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is outside. Bases loaded, 2 down. The 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they load the bases on just one hit, but can't get anyone across. Top of the second. Now it's going to be Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
And there's a base hit to left.
Wasting no time. He's
Now batting.
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Tony Gwynn. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. Runner at first with no outs here. Now snap throw to first. Henderson back easily. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
He goes down looking. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now the lefty fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. Abreu to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back. Leading off, Chas McCormick. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
He's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
McCormick aboard here at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. On the ground right side. Murray tossed to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The 1-2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
That misses. Ball 2. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he gets Bregman. And that'll do it. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 4-0. On to the 3rd inning. And now the DH, Jeff Bagwell.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And now 2-2. Now. Bounce to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Falling behind 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Craig Biggio, the next to hit.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
This one in the air, center field. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. And the pitch. In for a strike, and the count's even at 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one ripped. Way back there. And gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out, and they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
David Hensley up next for the Astros. And here it comes. Knocks it down. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 4. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's even up.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd. And welcome back. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Chas McCormick. Strike 2.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Out towards right center field. Gwynn. Long run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1. And 1 and 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
McCormick at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Martin Maldonado. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count, be ready to turn on a fastball.
And the 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Astros Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Mike Schmidt. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Abreu. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So up next,
hitter.
Jeff Bagwell.
Bagwell.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Next to hit, Eddie Murray. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out to short, Pena. On to first. Murray retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's down and in.
One strike.
Swung on, belted. Back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now here is Cal Ripken Jr. 1 for 2. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back arm after this. Ronel Blanco taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Ripken off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses. 3-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
The pitch. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Abreu pulls it down, and that ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Jordan.
The 1-1.
Alvarez.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
The punch out there. That's the second out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a base hit into right. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's there with a double.
He was all over that one. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Kyle Tucker. That one the other way. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now David Hensley. Now a pop-up on the infield. Ripken in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 run, a pair of hits. Welcome back, and now it's going to be Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Pena relay to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And now 2-1. And downstairs, Jeff Bagwell up next. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the DH, Jeff Bagwell. He's already homered in this game. So now 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. And the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Hensley, 3rd out. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead. Even a new pitcher in the game, Vida Blue.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Next one misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Jake Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that's...
Goes down looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Astros are down quite. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
The first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Fouls one off. 2-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Man at first, digging in, Mike Piazza. He's already homered here in this one. And the right-hander deals. And now 1-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Righty delivers. Just off the inside edge. Murray gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, left side. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 3-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker hauls it in, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Craig Biggio. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. On a line, base hit. Murray makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now that's to third. Bregman to first. And that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Got it by him for the K. Stayed with the fastball on all 3 pitches to put him away.
Yeah, just straight attacked him, and those locations of the fastball is what really stood out to me, Boog. Started him inside, really good location. Then he went away for strike 2, going kind of east-west, and then finishes him off up in the zone with some good velocity. That's just great execution.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Fights it off, he'll see another. The wind of the pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now it's even up. Next offering is fouled back.
Well,
3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Well struck, right field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
So man aboard. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bullpen activity starting up now. Tom Henke preparing to come on if needed. Goose getting loose as well. Bregman at second. Alvarez at first. One gone. Abreu tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Two now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's a 1-1. And that's a little bit high.
2 balls,
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Squirts away a little bit. Piazza gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Boomers are on top 7-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hector Neris.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2-1.
The 2-1. Out to short. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now, Mike Schmidt. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
To the right side. Over to Abreu. And they take care of Schmidt for the out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Jeff.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, David Hensley. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Action in the pen down there. Tom Henke, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Schmidt makes the play, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next to hit, Jake Myers. Here's a 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a base hit. McCormick coming home. Junior fires it to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. 1-1 now. And that one is lifted in the air, and that's a fair ball. Myers around third. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Goose Gossage on the pitch here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now it's Alex Bregman. Gossage ready. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. And it is 2-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Now 2 out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Gossage deals. Swing, and he popped it up. That takes care of Abreu. That is the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Eddie Murray. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Man at first. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swings and misses on the fastball up into zone for the strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. 1 for 3. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch is outside, and a count 2-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ryan Stanek takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Caught him looking for the K. No runs despite the 3 hits, no errors, and they leave him loaded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Boomers lead it 8-5. Dennis Eckersley gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the count is even.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So man aboard, David Hensley getting ready to hit. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out, one away. So up next, Chas McCormick. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tucker, the runner at first with two gone. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.